Wishart.
And I know it's traditional in this House to say it's a pleasure to follow the honourable gentleman, but can I say it was not a pleasure at all, and I represent probably everything that he does not. And I'll tell him something. I loathe the Brexit. I truly, utterly loathe it. I hate the economically disastrous, isolating ugliness of the whole project. And I particularly loathe the fact that they're prepared to take my beautiful, consensual, inclusive nation out of the European Union against its national collective will. And just when we thought that this overwhelming, chaotic cluelessness couldn't get any worse, we have this week. Now, I'm trying to figure out what's happened this week, and I hear all the warm remarks that somehow there's a bit of progress and we're actually a few steps forward. What we've actually done, and my sense of this, is that we're still going to leave, but just not at the day that we thought. We might have a no-deal Brexit, but that's very unlikely. The no-deal might extend to the date of the 29th. They haven't got a clue on what sort of basis they want to leave. They're hoping in vain that somehow the European Union will grant some sort of concession on their backstop. And we've heard from the French already that they're not prepared in order to have an extension unless it is for a purpose. This is all for absolutely nothing. Their Brexit is breaking the country. It's now starting to break the UK political parties, and it's well on its way to consuming this government too. This is perhaps the greatest post-war political disaster in our politics. It will be remembered as the single greatest failure of any British government. And remember, it's exclusively a Tory Brexit, almost laughingly designed to try and resolve the differences about Europe in their own party. Not only is it further parted their rotten party, it's divided a nation and taken it to the brink. It is them that it initiated, that designed it and administered. It will define them for decades to come. This chaos will be their legacy. They've driven us along this Brexit road with all the guile of Wile E. Coyote with an Acme rocket strapped to his back. Now the road is running out and that final boulder is about to come crashing down on their head. And yet they say I have to support their Brexit. Say, if I don't support their Brexit, I risk a no-deal Brexit and all the chaos that will bring. I will never support their Brexit. I will never accept my country getting taken out against its will. I will not support anything that makes my constituents poorer. I will not support the end of freedom of movement that will decimate businesses in my constituency and stop population growth in my country. And I will never, ever accept the fact that the rights that I enjoyed to live, to work, to love across a continent will be denied to future generations of young people. I will never, ever accept this. Mr. Speaker, we've got an amendment down just to revoke the whole ugly business. This madness must end. We've had a chance, and I know it can't be debated. There's only 12 names down to it, but if it was put to the public just now, I would bet that's about the most popular option in this country. Just end this madness, and I hope that we still get an opportunity to agree to this. But Scotland has a way out. We can get off this sinking ship, and at some point it's going to have to be put to the Scottish people. Do you want to be part of this doomed Brexit deal, or do you want to be an independent nation making its own way in the world? And imagine if all we could aspire to as a nation is Brexit Britain. Scotland deserves much better than this, and when Scotland gets that opportunity and that chance, Scotland will take advantage of this, and we will be that independent nation, an independent nation within the European Union.